Shalom and welcome. This is man's final step. This is man's final step, a series of messages to the 144,000 and multitude that will come out of the great tribulation. The 144,000 as mentioned in Scripture. My name is Symmanayah, and today is December 8th, 2013. If you are listening to this for the first time, you will come to know that those who seek to worship and obey the Almighty Father Yahuwah and accept Yahusha as Mashyach, it is you who I consider as my brothers, my sister, and my family. For it is through Yahusha that we are made one. In this segment, I want to address the issue of being in motion and intermittent movement. I will begin this segment, just as I did with the previous two, with a series of questions. Let me ask these questions. All questions are not exactly the same. Some may be repetitive in nature. Will there be 144,000 gathered before the return of our Mashyach, our Messiah, Yahusha? Have you given thought to where they will be traveling to and from until completely gathered together in one place? Have you given prayer to their final destination? Are you concerned? What about the multitude mentioned in Revelation 7 chapter that will come out of the great tribulation? Will some of them be gathered together, possibly with the 144,000 representing the 12 tribes of Yahusha, commonly known as Israel? Will these events happen within our lifetime? Are we in the last days? Have end times arrived? How close is the great tribulation, or has it begun? Will the tribulation period last 3.5 years or 7 years? How intense will famine, drought, pestilence, and disease get before it is uncontrollable and unmanageable? Will chaos, civil unrest, turmoil, violence, and more, will these things actually erupt in the wake of famine, drought, pestilence, and disease, as people face challenges with getting food? Will we face forced transition as chaos breaks out? Will there be individuals move before massive disruptions occur? Will you be in that number? Are you considered part of those who would be in that rank, in the ranks of 144,000 and multitude? Given what you have been presented in these messages, do you believe as the gathering begins, there will be periods of stopping and resting along the way? When will this begin? Has it begun? When will it affect you, or will it? Look around, my brothers and sisters. Storms are coming in many, many ways, from personal challenges to natural phenomenon. They are intensifying and will get worse over the coming foreseeable future. Environmental change is causing widespread disruption in many people's lives across the globe. Do not for a minute think that you or any of us are exempt from these emerging conditions. As pertaining to the 144,000 and multitude that will come out of the great tribulation, remember, Scriptures mention about robes being washed in the blood of the Lamb. I submit to you, this describes a humbling process, a time of refining and perfecting us before the return of the Mashyach, our Messiah, Yahusha. I strongly encourage each and every one to seek to discern what methods will be used to wash our robes in the blood of the Lamb. It will differ for each of us, whether we realize it or not. In due season, we will come to identify our calling, our purpose, and or what we have been chosen to do. There will be times when many will travel for hours before resting. There will be times when it will take days, weeks, and in some instances months to reach specific destinations, resulting in intermittent movement. We will face strangers along the journey who have the same goals of worshiping and obeying the living guidance of the Spirit of Yahusha. There will be times to get acquainted, and there will be times to move with much haste. The key is to be able to discern those chosen by the Almighty Father Yahuwah and are led by His set-apart Spirit sent in Yahusha's name. Identifying, discerning, and responding Our resting places and environments will pose an enormous challenge to us like never before witnessed. There will be right rulings, judgments, executed to maintain structure and discipline as this gathering takes shape. While we are in motion and during intermittent movement, we will see the perfecting, the refining process by the guidance of the Spirit of Yahusha. There will be times of purging and or placing individuals towards the rear of the ranks for the sake of expedience and responding to traveling orders and commands from the Spirit of Yahusha. Pray and watch, my brothers and sisters. These will become evident in the coming foreseeable future. Many of us have refined and prepared for transitions. Many of us have been refined and prepared to make these transitions that are soon to come. And there will be those who will be on the tail end of such a movement. But we will come to be in motion, and there will be intermittent movement. These will be times of high emotions and in many instances much anxiety among those who are led, but who have uncertainty about what is to come, what will happen along this journey. The comforts many have come to experience will come to an end. Things will be different regarding behaviors, eating habits, communication, and overall structure of such a gathering that's being constructed by the hand of the Spirit of Yahusha, by the will of the Almighty Father Yahuwah. Yes, things will be different. Leaders chosen by the Spirit of Yahusha will appear to some as insensitive because so many of us have become so used to people and or leaders catering to our emotions, feelings, wants, or perceived needs. Like the point of an arrow, we will witness leaders pressing forward, blazing trails with others assigned to present more to those following along with hesitancy. With each individual and as the number swells, structure will take shape like a well-disciplined body of one guided by the Spirit of Yahusha. The chosen, who will be led and guided to direct our path, will come before us, will be evidence, my brothers and sisters. In times past, we have been used to people taking much time trying to convince or persuade us to respond. This will fade as refinement intensifies among the 144,000 in multitude. We will come to know what it means to get in motion and understand why there will be intermittent movements. We will come to know what it means to obey and march with precision. Yes, my brothers and sisters, these times appear to be unbelievable. But as things are unveiled, all signs indicate we are approaching the return of our Mashyach, our Messiah, Yahusha, sooner than many have come to perceive. Rise up, my brothers and sisters. Begin to discuss these matters regarding being in motion and intermittent movement. With loved ones, let us discuss this with loved ones. This being in motion. Opportunities exist for planned movement, but soon we will witness these options to be less and far from our reach. Did any of us actually believe it is and or was about saying we believe one thing but yet stand in place without regards to how end time scriptures regarding the 144,000 multitude will come to be fulfilled? We are the tools of the Spirit of Yahusha, and he will direct our path. Be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. The schedules are laid out and directions will come to be on what must be done. Until next time, my brothers, my sisters, my family, begin to pray about the process of getting in motion and intermittent movement as the Spirit of Yahusha will so command. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, my family, stay in tune. There is much more to come. Shalom, shalom, shalom.